Hi, my name's Rob Lehner, certified sommelier here at Sal's Beverage World, and I am thrilled to be standing here with Thomas Price, master sommelier, and he's here to talk about Kendall Jackson wines. So Thomas, tell me, how did you get involved, and what is your involvement with the world of Kendall Jackson?
That's a great question, and thank you for asking. So, I have been in the restaurant business my entire life. I have worked for Jackson Family Wines, which is the only non-restaurant job I've had for 5 years. I am a national director of wine education, and I had always supported the wines on my restaurant wine lists. And it's such an honor and a pleasure to be able to present these wines and talk about them, knowing our approach to farming, sustainability, and winemaking in general. Every one of these wines that you see in front of you, and every single one of the wines that we produce, has a story and soul, is what I would say.
So, I mean, because, I think a lot of people see the Kendall Jackson brand. They've seen it on television back in the day.
Sure.
They see it all over the place, and they might think, okay, this is just one of these, big conglomerates, big factory wines. But you're saying it's really family owned. It has soul, passion. So tell us a little bit more about Kendall Jackson. Just beyond the name Kendall Jackson.
I thank you for asking that. I think one of the things that makes us so unique as a company, and it's one of the reasons that I can go to market every day with so much passion, is that every single wine we produce has a story. There's a winemaker, there's a facility, there's a tasting room, there's a staff. People think that we're some big conglomerate, to your excellent point, that's just cranking stuff out.
I didn't get it out of my mouth as clear as you did.
Yeah, no, but it's a family-owned company. I was fortunate enough last week to be with Christopher Jackson, who is Barbara Banke's son, and he owns the company, essentially. It was so wonderful to be with him presenting our Chardonnays last week in Texas. We are so much more organic than people really realize. Every single one of these wines, as I mentioned earlier, has a story and a winemaker and a facility and a sense of place. We are family owned, we are 100% sustainable, and we're trying to put the best wine in the bottle that we can, and that is our entire goal as a company. And I think sometimes that gets a little misrepresented.
I know I've tasted all these wines, and I'm always amazed at the quality, the pureness of the wines, and it comes through. It really shows through what you're saying. And I've learned a lot about them just talking to you about this, and all of these wines are just terrific.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, and one of the things that I really enjoy about my job is I travel all over the planet presenting our wines. And it is so exciting for me to present like an array of wines like you see in front of you. And every single one tastes different. And every single one has personality. And every single one has, again, a sense of place. That is a really, really rare thing. We are family owned.
Yeah.
We make decisions. Every single decision of import about our wines goes across Barbara's desk. And I find that awesome. It's one of the reasons that I love being able to show and present these wines, because, like them or not, they all have their own personality and their own soul and their own sense of place.
Well, thank you so much for coming out and coming to our store and talking to us about Kendall Jackson, because I think it's an honor. You know, you said it was an honor to be here. It's an honor to have these wines here.
Thank you.